What's up, everybody? This is your boy Jay Reason, co-host of the Diablos Den podcast. I just wanted to do a quick intro before this episode and say thank you to everybody who has bared with us for the small gap between episodes. As you know, Isaac has been super busy with his tour and a bunch of other stuff, and we've been rocking it over here at the shop. So I just want to apologize. We're going to try to get back on a normal schedule. As you're hearing this, about 2.5 weeks ago, Danny and I got together into the shop and we did just a quick hangout session, and that's what you're going to hear. The audio's a little rough. I did my best to kind of clean it up, so I apologize in advance, but we'll be back on a regular schedule soon. So this is just kind of a treat, kind of talk about all the antics Danny had on his recent tour with Sick of It All and his Skarhead tour, and I talk a little bit about how I'm doing some new music for the first time in 10 years, which I'm really excited about that. So once again, everybody, just want to thank you for supporting the podcast. Keep on subscribing, listening. It means a lot to us, and we will catch you soon with another episode. Peace.
Welcome to the Diablos Den. I'm your co-host, Jay Reason, and I'm here with the one and only Danny Diablo. Gloria! And so I gotta say, the first thing, that it's fucking awesome to be recording in person, because we have not been able to do that. I think the last time it was in the shop here, but it was with Stigma, which was an awesome episode. So if you haven't checked that one out, go back and watch it. But happy to be doing this one in studio, in person, especially because we haven't done one in so long.
Oh, wow.
It's been a really long time. Shout out to everybody who checked out the last episode with Louis. The shit has been sick.
Louis Lombardi. Shout out to Louis Lombardi.
Yeah, shout out to Louis. He's got his pizza shit going on, so check that out. But for everybody, we're sorry for the delay. Everybody knows Isaac has been on tour. He's been killing it. We're going to hear all about it. Also, just quickly want to plug a few things that we've both been doing.
We got Dimi.
Yeah, I'm getting there. So I want to first introduce our guest for the evening. Is one and only Dimi.
Gloria Queen. Always.
From still
that grease. Always.
Still suit fame. Skarhead.
Dimi.
So Dimi's gonna join us today for this episode, because we're gonna do a kind of like a recap of the past few months, especially because, like I said, we've been a little bit MIA, but it's just because we've been super busy. Isaac's had a bunch of shows, we've crushed it, which we're gonna hear about. I'm going to quickly plug that I got, shout out to Hoya Rock.
Shout out to Hoya.
I got to do the Smoking
Life for Clothing.
Yeah, shout out to Life for. I got to do his podcast too, which I had always wanted to do, so check that out. There'll be a link. I got to talk a lot about a bunch of stuff, but most importantly, dude, I announced that I am recording my first new music in over 10 years. So I've got a single that I'm going to be releasing. No, a new project that I'm working on. So it's going to be coming out before the year. Yeah. So this is cool. I've been working with Greg Thomas from Silver Bullet Studios. It's a very interesting thing. I think anybody who has followed anything musically I've done, it seems like a natural progression from that.
So wait, this is post-hardcore?
You know how I roll. So there's a little bit of everything in there. There's a little bit of everything in there. So just shout out to that. So I'm gonna have a new single before the end of the year. I'm very excited. So I want to jump into everything, dude, because there's so much shit going on. Usually you guys know the drill. We'll go through and we talk a little bit about that. But I want to change it all up tonight, because I just want to talk about everything that's happening, that has happened. All right. So last time we were checking in, you were just about to go on tour.
Yes.
And that was that was your tour with Skarhead up there.
Skarhead.
All right. So
What do you want to hear about this?
Man, I don't even know. Where do we start with that first?
First was Skarhead.
Go ahead.
Me, Demi, Joe Fado.
Yep.
Oh, but we had the two guys from Concrete Dream, who are now full-time members.
Awesome.
So we got
JFK.
Amanda and JFK. Amanda and JFK, which are Concrete Dream, and now they play Skarhead. Yeah. So they played two sets a day. So they played with Concrete Dream, which I managed, and they would play with us. And I would pay them $100 a day. So
That's dope.
They did it.
Yeah, that's more than I ever made on tour. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm the dude who's done some
Well,
shit.
think about it. That's the first tour ever. I brought all over the United States.
That's sick, yeah. And those shows look.
And if you're gonna go do the first tour with me,
Skarhead.
And
Yeah, that's a good.
Dive into the deep end.
yeah.
you gotta
Right
do that, you know?
Right away.
There's no better. I would say that's like there's no better training ground to
Yeah.
go into
Yeah.
a tour is with that.
Not
so
only
now-
that, they did it in a car, regular sedan.
Yeah, I want to talk about that because again,
Let's talk about that.
I've heard a few pieces of the tour, so I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit first about where does that tour go? So it's full U.S., right? And this is
Texas, we played
and this is
Atlanta,
Skarhead. This is Skarhead, right? With concrete chains.
concrete.
And this is a long tour, right? Because you were gone for
King Relic, Tony Slippers.
Yeah.
Tony Slippers.
you guys were gone for a minute because it was a long tour.
Month. DRP. The DRP
Shout out
and the
DRP.
Force 5 family. So it was the Donnie, the DRP. It was Tony Slippers, which is one of my one of my artists. And Concrete Dream, my artist, and King Relic, who's on Force 5 Records with the DRP. So Force 5 Records is the DRP who owns Force 5 Records is the one who manages me. So we have a Force 5 Records as a van. So I use the van, and whenever I go on tour, and I bring my manager to sell my merch, and be my tour manager. Right? So
No, and it works out good.
it works out, and he drives, and but it worked out so cool. It got a little crazy because we're all from different worlds,
Well, and it's a lot of personalities too, right?
plus Joe Fado's DJ.
No, so let me ask you, so
that right there, Joe Fado has to
Love
be.
you, Joe Fado.
And we love,
Shout out Joe
Fado.
shout out to Joe Fado.
I want-
Live at the
I got it.
barbecue. I want to say this about Joe Fado.
Queens all day. Yes.
Queens, I love you, Joe Fado, my
Queens
brother, but you are the biggest asshole on the road.
and well, I was gonna
Hands
ask.
down. I just worse than anyone I've been for the last since 1995. I've been touring the world consecutively. You are the worst.
So I wanted to ask because anybody who's listened to our show and is familiar with Joe Fado
Oh, great.
touring with you knows
Yeah.
how hard it is, I guess, for
Yeah,
him. You know, any improvements since
Oh,
that?
he improved. So, right?
He's better.
Oh, yeah, he's great. I love him. I love
I'm
him.
gonna say like how much of an asshole, but
Because he was not used to touring like that at all,
No,
right?
no,
Like
he-
he had never.
he just Fado is just a dirty Puerto Rican, so he just goes in. I mean, if he can fucking get you and fuck you up like mentally, he'll do it.
Plays mental gymnastics.
Like almost like a Roger, right? Because I was
Right,
I always hear you reference Roger.
They're very similar. Very similar, both evil. They're both white Latinos. They're very evil. One has green eyes, one has blue eyes.
So first show starts where? Do you remember? Does anybody remember?
Jersey.
Jersey. And how was the vibe?
Oh,
going
fucking
into it?
amazing! It was crazy, yo.
So everybody's excited,
And
right?
we played a place smaller than this, and there was no PA. right? Right? Yo, we killed it. It was like a
Great.
Tuesday. We left on Tuesday, sold out.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was great.
That pizza
It's a
place.
great way to start the tour. You know?
Yeah,
So now-
shout to Gutter.
Where did things start kind of falling apart, going crazy, I guess?
All right, so we have 50 passer man. Everyone think we can't do this. I'm like, no, bro. I've been at Skarhead, the beginning of the trenches. We had fucking 12 people in a pitbull.
Yeah.
Like, so who cares? We'll do it. If you really want to be on the road, we'll make it happen. I hate when people are like, I can't do this. I'm like, no, we're going to do it. I'll find a way and I do it. That's why everything I do, I succeed. Because
Well, you don't let those little things get in the way of what you're trying to accomplish.
I don't
That's the
listen.
thing.
It's like if you want to tour me and you're gonna your wife's gonna leave you, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They don't tour.
Then don't go.
Right?
Well,
Don't go tour. You should be out. So if you learn so everyone can be the greatest guitar player, great singer in the world, great thing that wants to leave the house. Like, oh my God, mommy, I need to get home. I need my pillow. I can't sleep. You know what I mean? Little bitch. Right? I know, man, niggas will do that. They wig out somewhere in Europe and fly home.
Fly home, yeah, that's
And it happens all the time. So that's part of being a musician, touring, right? So
Well, and I think too, it's like, right, like coming from our world, we're so used to starting from like, and again, I'm going to speak for just the three of us, because I know that when we want to go do something, like to your point, we would go get a van with no chairs, and you just go because you're trying to get, you just get trying to get to the next show. So it is, I feel you on that, where it's like, there's so many people where they let this comfort factor be like, well, I can't drive for an hour, and I'm like, bro, we used to drive 6 hours with no plates, no insurance.
Jamie Johnson drove me, and it was like, man, and I was doing fucking coke in the back with the U-Haul. No, we listen, and this is like hate breed Skarhead. You know what I mean? Imagine the people on the road I had on.
Yo, oh my God.
Scammed us, right? Had scammed us, Labs. Who else?
Imagine if, luckily there was
that
no,
was crazy.
luckily there was no cameras and cell phones around back in that shit.
Oh my God.
But so in your opinion, where do you, so like Dimi, let me ask you, like, where does the start falling apart? Because I know, how much can we talk about?
Wait, we're talking about
Dream?
Just the incident. We're not
Switch members. The bass player is now playing with Skarhead.
But there's a couple videos online,
All right, we're
right?
talking
And
about
then
they-
guitar player.
No, hold on. He wants to, hold on.
Wait while we were on tour.
Yeah, this is what happened. I'm gonna tell the story.
I'm just saying, look, I'm just
You
trying.
didn't do the
I'm
last two shows.
gonna tell the
Okay.
story right here about the.
And we're not. This is nothing
The murder was the
negative.
case. We're gonna call this murder was the case.
So I'm just saying. So let me rephrase what I'm asking, right?
Yes,
So I'm
you know
saying-
what happened. So check this out.
I had heard that there's a couple videos going on YouTube saying,
Yes.
and then they're not directed.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, where's Jeremiah? Shout out Jeremiah.
Shout out to Jeremiah.
Shout out Jeremiah. So there's a couple
Okay.
videos
Jeremiah,
online, right?
hold on a second. I'll get you in. I get Jeremiah in here.
I don't know if you how would we.
No, I can get
Oh.
live.
So let's just jump in for a second. So there's a couple videos online, not directed obviously at. You guys.
No, Jeremiah was fighting the DRP.
Well, all right. So hold on. Let me get a couple.
That was Texas. Shout out to all my fans in Texas. Texas was great. Played all over Texas.
Let's get a little context though for a second. So there's a couple videos online, where it looks like the tour is kind of, there's some shit going down, right? I want to.
Tour, though. You know, you gotta be always. It's always like that.
Well, I know that. So I want to know from like fill us in on those gaps so pretend I don't know you guys and I just see these videos online.
All right, so we
So
will.
present this to
This
me
is
as
what I
a
would tell
viewer.
you. This
Okay.
right. This people understand what I do on tour. First of all, I was doing the merchandise. I sit there, we're doing the merch. I'm like, where the fuck is Donnie? Donnie's my manager and also tour manager, driver. So all of a sudden, I walk out there, I see Jeremiah Mayhem fighting with Donnie. They're ready to fight, talking mad shit to each other. Mad shit to each other. It was like white Latino calling a white boy from Milwaukee white boy. It was great. I loved it, bro. They were going hard. We see the thing. So that it was almost fought. They wanted to fight, but I came and I stopped it. Me. Everyone thinks I'm the one.
No, we see it in the video
Everyone
too.
thinks
So.
I'm the one fighting over there. I'm
Yeah.
the peacemaker. Like, I even saved the seagull that tour.
Yeah.
We want to talk about
Talk
that
about
too.
that.
Yeah.
Save the seagull.
But let's concentrate first
Oh,
on what the
first.
viewers want to
So
know.
he was. So there was Thornz, right? But there's almost another. It was like he came out.
But nothing happened.
But nothing happened. It was cool.
Nothing. Oh, shit.
It was
Fuck
an
shit.
argument. It was an argument.
All right, so now
I
that
pushed him
we're
up. I
on
yelled at
tour-
him. I said, "Won't stop him back." So then, the Stay Metal Ray was a guitar player. He's an Army vet. Playing for Kentucky. He taped that, right? The rest of that, he taped the thing.
Well, so that's the thing. There was, there was a video,
so Jeremiah kind of got mad that he taped that, and of course, you sent me something. I'm gonna post it. That's what I do. I love that shit. You know what I mean? I love when people beat me. I am the puppet master. So I was like, Jeremiah, fuck that. I was like, yo, give me the thing. So I posted it. I didn't know. I thought it was you.
Yeah.
Whatever. Jeremiah is right here.
Shout out.
We all good. Jeremiah was a little butthurt, but he was like, yo, man.
So I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot. Like I said, I'm just from an outsider watching the videos. I just want to frame it into context. Because again, if somebody on our side isn't being portrayed the right way, I want to make sure that. That's why I want to set the record straight.
I want to set the record straight right now.
Right here.
So Stay Metal Ray, we made joke this on beefing, but the beef, when we're street guys, I'm from where I'm from. When I beef with someone, it's like, yo, go fuck you, nigga, like blah blah blah, fuck your mom, kill you, nigga. That's what I say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
So
kill
you're not
you,
literally getting.
I'm
Well,
gonna fuck you, well,
and that's what I'm. And I guess that's what
well,
I'm.
when I was younger.
A normal, yeah.
When I was younger. Okay? So, they'll be like,
So
basically, the kid, we have 5 shows. So we play 5 more shows. They're in a car like this. So he goes, oh, the guy was going to, Jeremiah goes, oh, cool.
he was gonna hurt him or something.
Yeah, don't play around. But, talking shit to
Like
each
I'm
other.
saying, like we was
Like, I'm in
like.
the car, you're here. He goes, look, I would have killed you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I had a knife, I was going to kill you.
Yeah. I don't literally. Yeah.
He recorded that, like playing, talking shit to each other. Recorded it.
And then put it up.
And said that he was scared. Yo, you're scared to kill you. Won't do it. You won't do 5 shows in a row, then be scared. You know? Oh, shit, no.
No, yeah, like I totally get that, and that's why I wanted to
And he's
set
not in
the.
the band anymore.
Yeah,
So he's not in the.
no,
in
but
the
Stay
band.
Metal Ray basically made he's a YouTube kid. He's a YouTube kid, so the YouTube kid, the kids, they
He
need.
tests equipment. Right?
No.
He
He needs hits, right?
reviews equipment.
Well, and so that's what I was. So again, I was trying to
He
just
needs
gather
hits.
like.
So he made a whole hour thing that Jeremiah was gonna kill him.
Well, and that
That was the funniest. I'm sorry.
No, and guys, again, that's why on Diablos Den we're trying to
How we talk to
set the record straight a little bit on this, and just like and
Basically, they got a
understand.
new bass player.
Okay.
No,
So now for
But
Dimi, so let me ask Dimi, right? As
So
an
can I say-
outsider,
can I
no,
say
of course,
something?
yeah.
Everyone, I would say this right now. Stay Metal Ray was a nice guy to me, very talented guy. He's a vet, but do I think that I'm cool for him? He was cool, but it was not a good move what he did. That's
Everyone
not.
took it that length.
No one would take it.
Well, and I guess
I'm
that's
not saying this. I'm trying to say this thing because Jeremiah is a good kid.
that,
He might be a little fucked up sometimes in there, but all singers and bands are like that. It's not fucking. He just put a gun to his head or something. It's Stay Metal Ray should have never done that. To me, to be a veteran and all this fucking stuff, and you do something like that, that's like.
well,
no.
and like you were saying too, it's
It's like snitching for no reason.
well, and then too,
That's
just kind of,
like
it's like,
that's basically you being a bitch. I'm sorry.
or it's like
Sorry,
just
you
to
say,
make to make content,
stop.
it's kind of like
That's some bitch ass shit. That's some bitch ass nigga shit, man.
so I want.
I'm saying that's how I'm saying, and that's rare, and whatever. But it broke up a whole band for nothing. The band.
Well,
broke
and
up.
that's what I'm saying is unfortunate.
I'm saying, but it had turmoil. Sorry.
I guess that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that we got to set the record straight because to me, I feel like and it is what it is. Like we talk how we talk.
No,
Right? We always say that, and it sucks. No, because I understand what you're saying is like
Yeah, but they're left over it. It hurt them. It's like a divorce or something, bro.
Bands are like girlfriends.
well, when you've got so much invested too, right, into an album, into a band, a career, all these things, it
Sure.
makes it very difficult, And so again, dude, as a fan of the band, and then again, too, to just see my my brothers working on this project and watch it fall apart when I've seen how much they've invested into it. I want to set. That's why I figured, I want to set the record straight a little bit.
Thank you for doing it.
And just so, because again, dude, shout out to the other Donnie, who manages Concrete Dream with you because.
No, he's
well, but I'm saying he had put so much into this project.
But
you
he's
know what I'm saying?
got. Donnie ran when Donnie was out. Donnie, shout out to Don Gabriel.
Shout out Don Gabriel.
Right here. E-Train Records, but Don Gabriel left me in the fucking dust in the mud.
Damn.
Yo, he gave me like $120 that you're on your own, son.
Damn.
I love you, Donnie.
Damn.
But
So-
Donnie bounced on these niggas so hard.
So
And
let
it was
so let me
fucked
ask. So
up.
that obviously now changes like the vibe of the tour, right?
Well, this was
Yeah.
towards the end of the tour. So
How many shows we had left
I
in
think we had
the
like
year?
3. I think we only had like
And you're far away, right? You're not on.
Yo,
You're
listen,
not,
he waited until we got like back on the
Yeah,
coast.
Pittsburgh.
So we
Pittsburgh.
got no. We did Pittsburgh.
No, what was it?
We were like in Carolina. I think we were in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Whatever happened, right now, everyone, Stay Metal Ray basically should have never done any of that stuff. Should never posted. If you're in a band, don't do that.
yeah, like that's the one thing I'll say is like, and again, dude, we've all been in bands.
Otherwise,
And there's obviously been shit that's happened in my bands, and the last thing I'm gonna do is bring it up to kind of like a whole world thing. Because dude, the one thing is you can't take it back, right? So
Yeah.
anything that's already out there now, you've already tainted again all the
Yeah,
world.
but you know what really bothered me the most is that homeboy called the cops in Texas and made a statement.
That's
Yo, and the cops called everyone. I was like, Daddy no home.
well, and I mean, I
Daddy don't know he live here.
TMC. So I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
There you go. So
Skarhead was crazy. It was
Stay Metal Ray
Skarhead.
pulled a bitch ass nigga move. That's what
Typical
I'm saying.
Skarhead though, Dimi.
But
said,
our
right?
shows were great. Skarhead shows were great.
Yeah,
We
it
had a
seemed
great time.
though.
Corpus Christi was off the hook. Shout out to Corpus Christi. That shit was off the hook.
That's dope.
Body blow, mania.
So now, what's the next? So now, we're gonna jump into what your other half, but I don't want to stay on Skarhead
Oh my
and
God,
the
yeah,
trip a little
it was
bit.
two different stories.
Yeah.
Completely.
So let's jump into that tour ends, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we were headlining that tour, so it's a totally different vibe.
We're
Totally
headlining.
different.
No,
We're
listen,
going on like 12, 1.
yo, we're headlining.
Late night
And
shit.
yo, Texas. I'll tell you about Texas. Thank you, Texas was a nice.
Shout out
place.
Texas.
All talk Texas. It was so cool for us. We had such a great time.
Top of shop. Amazing.
Great.
Good shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's dope.
Skarhead was great.
So then you get home.
Wait, can we tell you what how?
Yeah.
Tour
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that
That-
first.
Well, I wanted to get that. Yeah,
We had 3 days off in Vegas too, which was
Oh my God.
it's an anomaly. You don't get
Yeah,
that on
you
tour.
don't get that.
Oh.
First of all, you don't get Vegas.
First of all,
And second of
degenerate
all,
gambler.
we
So-
had
Yo, he made money
off
for it, maybe
in
$200.
Vegas.
That's awesome.
Jimmy is a degenerate gambler. So Vegas,
If you make money, it's not degenerate.
It's a business.
Well, Jimmy is
Way more than you
always
lose.
winning, so I'm always like, yeah, Jimmy.
You're like, yo, turn this into something.
So yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
No,
I'll be
that's
in
tough.
the thing.
DRP.
I grab my cocaine, bring myself. I'll be like, yeah. How much are you doing to make my money?
Yeah, here you go.
Like, just hit me back. It feels good. We do coke all night.
And then it's like,
it was
okay,
free.
you
It was
get
all
rewarded.
free.
You
You
wake up, here's $200. Like, oh, yeah.
Salute Vegas.
Salute Vegas.
Love
get back what
We'll be
you
back.
what you put in, you know.
Yeah. You got chips on it. We'll be back.
So tell me more about the tour. You were saying you wanted to say something else about that Skarhead tour in the beginning.
Joe Fado.
was great.
Hey, we had
He spent a lot of money at rest stops.
Yeah, we were.
Bought a lot of knives.
I bought knives.
Is that his thing?
No, it was
All
all
me.
of us.
I bought 12 knives. It was really good.
Shout out to Bucky's too. Bucky's.
Yeah, Bucky's is what's up, man.
Bucky's, oh my God! But it was.
See you in an hour.
Tony,
Walk in,
Tony
see you
said,
in an hour.
when we went out, how we did it, I would have these guys open up Skarhead. So it would be Concrete Dream,
DRP.
the DRP, King Relic, and Tony Simmons were on the
Yeah.
That's dope.
And Fatal did sometimes the DJ sets.
DJ, yeah.
Oh, that's
Fatal
sick.
DJ,
Amazing.
but Tony Simmers killed a
Treat.
Remember, Tony Simmers never been on tour, so never been out of fucking Long Island.
Well, and I heard you mention a bunch because he ended up on the second on the where you've been the other half. You were saying he was almost like tour managing, not tour managing, but you were saying he was like an assistant to Stigma or something, right?
Great.
Everyone loves Tony. Shout out to Tony Simmers. Oh, like he's also a master
That's
barber.
awesome.
He's also a master barber, so he does hair.
Yeah. Really nice with play.
So then, okay, so that tour ends.
Wait, there's a lot of shit happening.
Well, go ahead. All right, I'm
Yeah,
Let's go ahead.
Oh, let's talk about we didn't know we go to the Texas border.
Oh yeah, we're back to Skarhead. Oh my God.
All right, tell me.
So
the story.
Texas, there's no you can record with anything we can go to jail. So there's an agricultural stop, which is basically a homeland security. So they come out and they're like, go, and we're all bugging because in the van we have cocaine and a gun. So we're like, yo, they were like this. I was like, we're going to jail, nigga. Yo, they were like,
Brought the canine out too.
the canine, and the canine was, the dog.
A few of us gave each other that look, like it's over.
It's over.
You know what I mean?
Like
we're
this is good. Yeah.
thinking about the prison we're going to. You know what I mean? Like,
Like we're not going home.
Like, we're definitely
So the
we're
canine,
no way.
so the canine was like this. The canine, every time Slippers spits and smokes once every day in a bag. So the canine smelled it fucking out. When it was fit, jumped out.
The dog bugged out.
And the dog, and he was so mad.
I never seen anything like it. He jumped
No, so
in
wait,
the
tell.
bag.
All right, wait. So I want to
Listen,
talk about this for a
I'm
second.
trying to say,
So was that purposely to fuck the dog? Like he knows that fucks the dog
No,
up, or just half?
no,
Okay, all
just
right.
half.
The dog
dog
bugged
bugged out. And the
sensed
guy,
something
basically, the
before
guy
it
hit the dog. He was like,
Yeah, he got mad at the dog and
Yes,
pulled
like,
the
yeah,
toy out and started to reset the
Yo,
dog.
he
recalibrate
Almost got
the
him
dog.
like so.
Recalibrate.
He
And the dog went
hit
in
that dog.
and
He
started
knew
smelling
that the
shit.
dog fucked up in court.
Damn.
He was like, these guys have shit on them.
Because they were a real person story.
They have shit on them. You know what I mean?
And we're like,
Wow.
so, and he goes, whose pipes are these?
I found glass pipes.
Glass pipes.
But
So you
not
see like
used.
res. Oh
No, brand new.
Brand new.
He goes, you're lucky. I was like,
Hey,
when he bought me the pipes, I was like, yo, I'm sorry. And we walked away. And then
thank God.
the truck, our tour manager didn't know we had the shit on us. And by the way, we have this. He's like, what?
Donnie didn't know.
No.
Oh my God! So was he bugging?
No, we didn't tell to that tour.
Shout out to DRP.
DRP.
Yeah, DRP.
He lived two different lives.
Five.
Yeah.
He went on 2 different tours. Oh, gosh.
Well, and that's crazy for him. So, because like I don't know DRP from before him working with you. Was he on the road guy touring and stuff, or not really?
He goes, yeah. I met the DRP. He was when I was doing Danny Diablo stuff. When I first started touring with Danny Diablo, I happened by myself. He would do like all the juggalos and all the fucking.
Oh no shit! All right, that's cool.
The horrorcore guys, and that's how I got into that whole scene.
That's sick.
Suburban noise, and I would tour. He would book tours, and he rapped too. He rapped. He still he's a DRP dope, but he used to be in a band. What's the band? He was Prime 55.
Oh right.
He
Yeah.
sang for
That's
55.
right. Okay.
Primer 55.
Primer 55. Right.
So
And Sore. He's good.
Damn, that's a fucking ugly name. Sword.
Sore.
Um.
Yeah, music.
So, damn. So, all right. So sick. So, I fucking love the story about the dog bugging out because I had heard you mention that on Hoya's. I'm glad you mentioned it here because I wanted to.
great.
I wanted to talk about it because I
We
wasn't
had a
sure.
thing with animals on that tour because right after that we saved the.
I saved the
Seagull.
Seagull.
Seagull. Right after.
I
All right, tell me, I want to hear that story.
A black
So,
blackhead seagull.
For anybody who doesn't know about me, I'm terrified of birds. So I would.
Hoya too.
We had King
I
Relic.
would have shout out
Hoya
Hoya.
is
That's why me and Hoya
fucking
get along.
birds.
We had King
I
Relic.
like birds.
King Relic was king of the animals.
His head.
So tell me about the seagull situation.
We stopped the one
It
with
was like a
Arby's.
fast food.
Arby's.
Fucking seagull was flying with a plastic bag. We
Stuck
thought it was on his leg.
There was a
But
rat
then
on his
it
back.
came low,
We
so
wrapped
we
his
saw
neck.
he was wrapped around his neck. We were like,
Oh,
damn,
fuck.
how the fuck can we get this guy down?
So I was like,
I was just trying to give him a fry or something.
I'll tell you what I did. I said, he was up there outside. We tried. I said, look. I said, he's up there. I said, let's go. I'm on the same seagull. And these niggas were like, Joe, it's something really good. That's all you say. So he's him and Joe eating. I walk outside, and all of a sudden, I look. He's on the thing. I said, he's on a lamppost. And I'm like, I go, Relic. Oh, I'm gonna throw him down the fries. He goes, that's it. He goes, I'll do work. I said, watch what I do. So I went like this.
Springboard.
I go, they're up there. All of a sudden,
20 seagulls come out.
He comes out. He's like, put the plastics on him. He's like this. And all of a sudden, I go, oh shit. I go, Relic, go around him. So Relic, who was a really good athlete, went around, and I went this. Yeah, like this. I go, go, right? And he went like this, like, he went, get him out. He grabbed him from behind. Then the second he grabbed him, that nigga bit him. He's the seagull. Because I was like, oh, this. So I was like,
And that, yeah.
he was beautiful. A black headed open mother. It was like orange red. So I grabbed it. I go, yo, nigga, chill. Like this. He was like this. And he's like,
You gave him the fry.
no. I was like,
Yeah.
chill. And he knew. I said, I'm going to try to help you. It's like this. And give him that one. He's like, and I was like, you see? Yo, and I move it again. We move the plastic. I take the plastic. Yo, here's one more. He's like,
Never fear.
He's like,
Fry is there.
he was like this. He was like this. He was like this. He looked at me. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm trying to save you. He's like, I nigga, hurry up.
Yeah. Well, you gave me a fry.
I gave him price. How calm you down? Yo, and like this, we grabbed it, we threw it out. And we did that.
That's amazing.
Yo, save the fucking animal.
I gotta say, man, you're a better person than me because
No, we
as
saved them.
much as I love all animals, I would not have fucked no seagull.
See,
No,
no turtle on it.
I wouldn't.
No, before that, Found Thornz was tour,
Turtle.
and we carried it, and they just tore, Gopher tortoise from Florida to fucking to the Carolinas. We brought it, and we saved them. Niggas were like, what? Yo, we had this thing. We had this.
Yo, that's your children's book. Danny Saves the Tortoise. Yeah.
We had
Yo,
this.
that's the book. Yo, whoever can help me make
I got
Danny
it.
Saves the Tortoise, we got it.
The seagull. Danny saves the seagull.
Danny Saves the Seagull. That's the sequel. Oh, there you go. Actually, yo, you know what? Too, before we go further into the tour, there was one other thing I wanted to plug that you got coming out is the toy that we saw the first mold.
Yes.
From our boy Dollar Slice Bootlegs on my shop.
That's why I'm so shout out to Dallas.
Dollar Slice Bootlegs was actually one of our first viewers. I remember we talked about him. So it was so cool. The mold for that figure looks insane. I have a
Aaron
picture
Martin
of
did
it.
it too.
Yeah, it looks sick. So I'm really excited that that's finally like coming together. So I just want to shout that out. I meant to
Also,
that in the beginning.
We're doing a.
No, I was just thinking. I was waiting to see what you were going to surprise me with.
We're
I was anticipating the surprise.
We're doing.
Because I was like, fuck, am I supposed to have made something or prepped something? Because I ain't got nothing.
I had to say. We're gonna do our art show in New York and LA.
Oh, dope. All right.
for my daily Diablo
For
figure.
the figure, sick. Okay,
You know, I read that plus, and it's gonna be my dollar bootleg.
dollar slice bootleg. Yep.
We have we have like big ones, we have medium ones, and small ones for sale.
That's sick.
And I'm gonna have all my art, my canvases, and I'm also collaborating with MQDMS.
Dope. That's dope. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I'm gonna.
New York and LA.
Yeah, we'll have a picture of the mold and the design of the figure is sick. Have you seen it?
Oh,
Tony?
yeah.
Yeah, it's super sick, man. So all right, let's jump back
What
into.
I asked about other stuff at tour.
Well, let's
There's
get
another
into
fight.
tour. Oh, all right, go.
The DRP was gonna fight Joe Fatal for him, right?
Really interesting. Tell me about
No,
this.
DRP was not stopping.
Now, is DRP known to be a violent guy,
No,
or
not at
is
all.
this just he's been hanging with
He's
you
hanging-
too
hanging
much?
out
Yeah,
with
all right.
Skarhead brought it out.
That's it. He's
That's
hanging
all
with
right.
DRP is like the nicest
bad.
guy in the world. He's almost like when a stepfather fights someone in the game,
Damn.
the basketball game.
Yeah.
That kind of weird fucking fight.
Yeah.
It's like weird anger. but I'm just saying that like DRP was gonna fight Jeremiah. DRP was gonna fight Joe Fatal. DRP what else?
So like basically when like the fucking Force 5 Records fighting game comes out, DRP is gonna be like the
I
Shaolin
think the DRP
Oh my
abuses. I think DRP abuses.
steroids. He's
No,
like
you
an
know,
age.
White
abuses
ball.
the Force 5 guys when they record it. Like he like yells at him, beats him a little. Like, you know, I know he beats the prolific.
Damn, shout out to DRP, man. Well, listen, somebody's got to control.
He had two totally
This-
different tours.
Oh yeah, that poor
Yeah,
guy.
Skarhead.
I got my
He
manager.
was
That's all
fighting
you
everybody,
say. That
arguing,
poor
man.
guy.
Yeah,
I could be my manager.
Which was just like a
Smooth sailing.
So let's
Totally
talk
different
about
world.
jumping into
Different world. And
to-
we were opening too, and we were playing with two legends.
yeah, which
That was-
that lineup is insane.
That
Let's
shit
talk
was
about.
crazy.
Well,
So we jump out of this
The
craziness,
insanity.
Exactly.
which is
Insanity.
like you said, to me, it's fitting for Skarhead. It's Skarhead,
Totally.
so it's on brand. It's to,
After midnight for the
Yeah.
adults.
yeah, it's
For
Put the kids to bed.
this is the shit where you got to have the scrambler,
100%.
you know.
Put the kids to bed.
Put the kids to bed, and then
Time to Skarhead.
and we're doing all that.
Oh, but
So-
yeah.
So you're home for what, a couple days, right? And then
Oh,
you
for 2
jump
weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
and
weeks.
then-
Oh, I got. the
Now
first-
you had a rough 2 weeks
No.
as we were going to try to record here. So
I
before
said,
we jump back
I'll
into
tell you
the
what
yeah,
happened.
tell me because so everybody knows
everyone else
we were
was-
trying to record in between this. But go ahead, Dan.
So, but the fucking day I played, they made me home. The last day we played is on Easter Sunday, right? That's when I showed.
Skarhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go out 2 o'clock. I go back to my house. My girl doesn't answer the door because she was on Xanax. So I kicked the fucking door down.
Oh my
To go,
god.
I'm like, yo, I got a tour tomorrow. Did you do anything? She's like, yeah, rough weekend.
Shout out, Steve.
Snowstorm. So basically, I'm like, bitch, I gotta go. Oh, she's hitting me up right now. It's out of bed. But so when she yelled at me, hold on a second.
Did she just see?
No, outfit secured.
Oh, dope.
No,
It looks
no.
great. Sorry, it looks dope.
Look, outfit secured. This is for the pride. Hold on. Excuse me. All right, let's go. Oh, I gotta bring. All right. Now, shout out to Storm.
Shout out Storm.
Who just showed me her pride outfit.
Shout
She's
out.
going to be this weekend. Her and her
That's
homegirls. So, licking it up. What do they do?
So
Lick it up. No, she's gonna be like, fuck you, nigga.
all right. So you got to kick down the door now.
Yeah. Go.
You got to kick down the door now.
Yeah.
And then did you get your stuff or you don't get it? You finally
Oh,
get
kick
in.
the
or
door down. My fucking dog. She goes like this.
That's right. Oh,
she
fuck,
goes
great.
in the morning. Oh, the dog is acting weird. I just got home. It's like, "Arr!" I'm like, yo, something's
Shout
wrong.
out Godzilla.
So
He was
Godzilla
sick.
is like,
yeah, that's right.
"Arr!" I'm like, yo, this dog. Never cries.
Something's wrong.
He
Something's
can't
wrong.
open. I'm like, I say he looks bloated as fuck. I said, what the hell? He goes, well, he ate a ham bone, a cooked ham bone. I was like, what?
Dog, and now it's rope. I mean,
You
there's a no.
I know they can't give
that,
dog
yeah.
put and for old dog in prison, so it got lodged in his fucking shit. So he was fucked up. So basically, I had no see. I had to bring to the emergency room, and they're like, let's do surgery now. You have fucking vets. I take all your fucking money. Let's do surgery. I need these. I was like,
Right.
no. I said a few days, and I waited out, and he passed it. Thank God.
Thank God.
But it cost me fucking every time I went there. There's 3 or 4 times I went there, so every time I was there, I paid it was like $500 to $600. So but the surgery would have been $9,000, $9,000 something, and we to go. I was paying everyone in the New York hardcore community, the graffiti community, the underground community, that community that we live in, music, culture, everything. You know, New York hardcore, graffiti, and my fans and friends. Right? Everyone donated. And we made the money.
That's
like we made money in 2 days. Every 2 days, and we gave back the money. So I hope all you guys got your money. Everyone, we gave it back. We had to wait 3 weeks. People were like, "I'm going to give back the money." I was like, "Yo, you want me? Do I know I'm doing bank shit?"
Well, and listen,
stop it.
The other thing people don't know is how these big sites work. That it's the process. They got recline. It's not like a credit card transfer. And if you pay with a credit card, it takes a couple days on their end, you know. But again, shout out to everybody who supported that.
But thank you. You all got your money back. Check your accounts. And I felt good that you give me, because I know a lot of people when they say my dog, whatever, they all said, "Oh, my dog died." I said, "How about my money back, dude?"
Shout out to you for doing the right thing.
I did the right thing. That's
Everybody
right.
always says
My girl. Some people like, "Oh, what are you doing?" My girl's trying to talk to me. Listen, we give me the money back. She's like, yeah, but people asking. I was like, well,
let them
ask. But she felt bad. She's I'm like, babe, when they get the money, all they'll feel like, oh shit,
yeah, dog.
So people won't do what we did.
Totally.
You know I can give you $10,000 right now. I would bought my girl the titties.
Who could?
Right?
So, all
You know
right.
what I think about? Right? Think about like $10,000.
I agree.
You know, my girl, that's what she's talking about. $10,000. So
that's the magic number we got to get from somewhere.
yo, I'm gonna do GoFundMe for my girl's titties.
So we jump right in. Let's jump right
Everyone, GoFundMe.
Let's jump right into you guys now get to go on like a much more major tour, very put together.
We have to show up on time.
We were like Rush.
And now this tour too has been just everybody who knows and listen. This was supposed to happen before the whole pandemic and shit. So shout out to everybody for keeping the lineup together because that's fucking awesome that it happened.
Shout out to everybody.
I want to ask you guys.
Lawrence is Storm for me. Lawrence, Custers.
I want to ask you guys as a I guess as a fan of the music and how awesome was it playing with Skarhead? I mean, Sick of It All and AF every night. Is that
Legends.
Our first tour in '95 to Europe was with
like almost 30 years ago
Madball.
with Madball, so it's cool to tour
With Vinny Staples.
That's
I
awesome.
was Vinny Staples my first tour.
Yeah, you guys had some really great pictures, man. So
having Gallo and Roger on the tour.
Gallo,
yeah, shout out Gallo.
Craig's guitar.
Shout out Craig.
Craig ahead of
Queen's
Like I said, like I was jealous, like wow, because you could just tell even outside of just playing with the bands, right? Just the camaraderie amongst all of you guys, and then getting to hang out because that doesn't happen for most. Like everybody's always traveling.
They still think I'm a little kid.
Well, and it's so funny because it's like, again, just watching that whole thing and getting to watch you guys be on that tour and open and shit was awesome. So on that run, what was your favorite show? I want to know. Like,
There was a few
great shows.
Chicago.
because a lot of people have never gotten to see Crown of Thorns ever.
No, people came out.
So I would imagine like for
Syracuse,
a lot of people, that's their first time ever.
Pull my fucking cap. Syracuse popped it.
That's probably the first time a lot of people got to see Crown of Thorns,
So
right?
people are masquerading, the new masquerading in Atlanta.
Yep.
People were like, older, like I was like, people from one dude from Jackson Heights, he's a wrestler now.
Oh,
So he's
awesome.
like, yo, I'm ready to come out and wrestle. I'm like, oh shit.
Yo, that's
He goes,
awesome.
I remember you from Seatown. So this guy grew up. I never knew him, but we knew each other from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And hugged up. My boy Alex, he's playing in Vietnam, that died, passed away. His brother was there. And he goes, yo, I'm Alex's brother. Who is it? And he's like, Alex from Florida.
No, shout
And he
out.
looked exactly like his brother. And I hugged him. It
That's
was so good. I never met him because I always met. Because I lived by every time. But I hugged him. He's like, oh, yo, you look exactly like your brother. So I was like crying, seeing people from my own neighborhood, people, like, it was cool.
That is cool.
Bump into people and be like, hey, remember this, that. And also, a lot of people gave us a lot of acid. I did a lot of acid on that tour.
You love acid. That's
I
like
did
your
9 hits
favorite.
acid.
Shout out to Axe to Grind when we were supposed to do it together and you had acid and you never went, but I went and covered for both of us. So lucky for you that you got.
Thank you.
Shout out to Mushrooms fuck.
Shout, yeah, that, I admit with Debbie, like I'm
Oh,
definitely more of a
massive.
mushroom
Shout out
guy.
to mushrooms.
Um,
Totally different vibe.
So
We had them in Pittsburgh. Shout out Pittsburgh. Shout out for the pizza too in Pittsburgh. Dope. Pizza, they're squares. Pizza in Pittsburgh. Shout out. Steelers. Had the pizza.
Oh yeah,
Shit
that was a nice
dope.
place. That was nice.
Yeah.
That
Shout
was
out
a
to
big
Pittsburgh.
place. It was like country
Great show.
place.
so that tour was super successful for you guys.
Yo,
Obviously,
March,
way,
I killed March.
Great.
way less stressful than
Wait,
It was a different vibe.
We can't.
It was a different vibe,
I
bro.
could have.
The Skarhead
I
was
could
tour.
have Skarhead with tour. Skarhead with Beto in the van. Hopefully with other people. They'd be like this guy's dick. So that's why, like, but it's like, listen. We have the dopest merch. Go to DannyDiabloMerch.com.
Yep.
And get some merch, man. We got the new New York Hardcore Streetwear Crucified Skinhead shirt.
You got to bring back the streetwear shirt. Everybody's asking. Like the old school, just redo it a little bit. So before we wrap up, because we're just keeping it
What else we do?
real quick.
Well,
Dimi, I want to know. I want to ask Dimi what he's working on too a little bit, just because Dimi's got a lot of projects. Dimi, what have you been working on musically and stuff? Anything going on?
We just
Still
dropped.
soon?
We just dropped the new Skarhead record, Generators Vibe.
Which we've plugged.
Super,
Yeah,
super
that's
happy with.
talk about you guys
We
just
just
did
did a
videos.
brand new video.
I was gonna
with
say.
Lars producing.
Yeah, it's called the song is called Destruction.
Awesome.
It's off, the Star has a new EP out called Generators of Violence.
Static Era's doing the cassette. It's coming out. It'll be out before the end of the summer. We're finishing
So
it up.
Generation, Static Era's doing the cassette. Generation
CD's
Records.
out on Force 5.
Force
right?
5, go to
Yes.
DannyDiabloMerch.com.
Streaming everywhere.
Streaming everywhere. But the vinyl and the cassette and the CD have extra song, which I do Love on the Rock.
Sick. Yeah.
It's a 6 song. But listen, what's it? Skarhead, what was it saying about this?
We got a show coming up too. This is all
New video,
We're playing
Destruction.
with, H2O. Can't wait for that.
The video, and then you guys are doing This Is Hardcore. So
Yeah,
shout out Joe Hardcore. Amazing lineup this year.
Every year.
Yeah, every year, but
Shout-
this year is
Shout
so.
out to
I gotta make
Lars
it down.
Fenderson from Rancid, who is featured on the song Destruction, the new Skarhead video, which is dropping 4th of July.
Sick.
For the 4th of July. Like a
4th
fire
of
was
July.
alive.
Yeah, we got, and we're going to this is hardcore. What else?
July 8th.
July 7th.
Thursday.
Yup.
Thursday.
Thursday. We're the first day. Thursday. We're
The
playing
kickoff show. We're the
Kickoff
kickoff
show.
That's gonna be sick. And
I-
then,
I'm
With
playing-
H2O.
Skarhead will be playing
Tsunami.
Boston with Burn.
oh, sick. All right, that's it. Go.
Like that.
What
And
else?
then Crown of Thorns, we're working on something.
I was just gonna
We
ask.
really can't talk too
Okay,
much.
We can't
all right,
talk about that, but
We're
But
working on- we got-
something's cooking.
Paul Delaney's in the mix. That's all you
Oh,
got. Well, you got
shit.
Satan in the mix?
All right.
we're
Beware.
saying Hare Krishna.
Beware. We
Yeah.
got Krishna on
We're
one side.
gonna
Beware.
be definitely some stuff. That's what I'm
Beware,
saying.
beware,
We're doing new music, guys. You heard it first here.
That's
Diablos Den podcast.
All right, so yo,
That's
everybody,
what set everything on.
awesome. Well, yo, everybody, Dimi, where can everybody find you on Instagram? Let them know.
Dim Rock 11.
So Dim Rock
Oh,
11.
Hold on. Go.
Dim Rock 11. Bam. Oh, what did I say? Instagram. Here we go.
Don Capria is doing a new movie. I can't really say the name because he thinks someone's gonna steal it. But it's a horror movie with Louis Lombardi, Don Capria, and me. And I'm
Awesome.
also in a new series called Crash the System, directed by Kamal from the Jersey Boys.
So, well, yo, so everybody, thank you so much. We're gonna get back on schedule.
Skarhead documentary coming out soon. Oh
Yeah. Are we gonna get back on schedule with recording episodes?
Yes. The next one is my boy Tim from VOD.
Yep. So we're gonna have Tim on. So yo, I just want to thank everybody. Keep subscribing.
Tim Williams.
Yo, Dimi, thank you for big huge shout out to Dimi for coming down, and not only that, coming down to Connecticut and have the guys on and making an episode for everybody. This will be out very soon. Shout out to everybody on live. Shout out to Pineapple. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.
The world is